in the Republican ticket, but I'm not really here to talk about Democrat, Republican. That is not what I'm here to talk about. If anyone is like me, maybe your stomach is a little bit unnerved right now. And we all maybe have a little bit of frustration, and we're thinking, what can we do, or how do we respond to something that seems to have gone on under our noses and so long. My husband and I are pretty politically active, and yet I had no idea this was happening in our classrooms. I've been a public school teacher for 16 years, and currently I'm teaching at the Austin High School with 10th grade English. I have 145 students, all of which is an individual person and soul that was created by God for a purpose. And I'm on the other end of the spectrum rather than elementary. I'm with my high schoolers. And I'll tell you that the confusion and the hurt and the, I don't even know how to say it, damage, I guess, happens in my room. They hear and they are experimenting and they are asking questions that maybe they're too embarrassed to ask their parents, but they're asking me. And so when they ask me about sex, and they ask me about, and they tell me that they're pregnant, we are on, the teachers, we are on the front lines talking about this. Right or wrong, we are on the front lines about this. And it's sometimes heartbreaking to hear their stories. It's sometimes heartbreaking to hear the situations and the decisions that they have to make, or the decisions they feel like they have to make. I'm running because my campaign slogan is to be brave and to be free. We are to be brave, to stand up against people who are pushing an agenda on us, regardless of what it is. We are to be brave, to stand up against government overreaching their authority, to say, this is how you are to live your life. That is our responsibility, to be brave and stand up against that. We are to be free, and to be free to make our own choices, to be free from people telling us how we are to live because of what they want us to live like. We are to be brave and to be free for that, because we were created with a purpose and with our own free will and our own individual rights. And I want you to know, as a person who's running for 27B, if you are in Austin, I am the person that's running against Poppy. She voted for this. If you got her legislation success stories, there's no mention of comprehensive sex education on there about how she voted for this. She has voted for this, and this is something that she will probably vote again in the 2020 legislative session, because it will continue to be brought up. And so we need to be brave and be free, to be aware of what's happening, to stand together in unity and say, listen, I'm not here to push my morals or my agenda. I am saying, as a taxpayer in this district, you don't get to push your agenda on me. You don't get to use publicly funded institutions to push your agenda on me. And so I am being brave and being free and saying no. If you want to know more information about me, I have a table over there. I have business cards. I have a letter. I have my new brochure. And I would love to be able to talk more with you and to hear your concerns and your issues that you want me to work hard for when I'm elected in November. So thank you so much for coming. Mr. Dornick is coming, and he's going to be kind of doing the whole thing as well. So thank you so much.